is John Paval with Access Arts Live and your weekend update for organ recitals. And this week, we've got terrific organ recitals for you to enjoy. We have, we start out with Martin Schmeding at the Bergamo International Festival in Bergamo, Italy. We finish off at the Eccles International Organ Festival in Salt Lake City, Utah, with Brenda Portman. The first of these, a highly traditional classical concert. The last one, very, very modern, with a few classics mixed in, but some very up-to-date new compositions in it. One that was just created by the organist herself in the last year. And in between, we have lovely weekly recitals from St. Paul's Cathedral in San Diego with Martin Green, and from the St. Eustache Church in Paris, which is where I happen to be live streaming from. I'm drinking coffee with whole milk in it from the mountains of Switzerland that I bought in a glass bottle. The difference. Anyway, let's get started with going through these four recitals by Martin Schmeding, Canon Martin Green, Afonso Torres, and Brenda Portman this weekend. Now, the first of these with Martin Schmeding, there's a great picture of the guy. Doesn't he look German? Anyway, he'll be playing the Bergamo. Start this again. Friday, the Bergamo International Organ Festival live streams a very classical recital by Martin Schmeding. He's the artistic director of the European Organ Academy at the Leipzig University, which is the top of the mountain. And the program is in honor of Franz Schmidt, and it includes works by Franz Schmidt, by Beethoven, Brahms, Bruckner, Mahler, and Robert Fuchs. That's at 9 o'clock in the evening, European time, 3 o'clock on the East Coast, and noon on the West Coast. It's on YouTube. We give you the link to it, and we welcome you to there. And if you do log in on this or on any of our other live streams we recommend on YouTube, do log into the comment section and say hello to us if we're there, or say hello to the moderators and let them know we sent you. Then, before Martin Schmeding is even done, because his concert is going to take more than an hour, I guarantee you that, Canon Martin Green is live streamed from St. Paul's Episcopal Cathedral in San Diego on the Aeolian Skinner Quimby organ there. Now, Martin Green never gives away his program in advance, but it's always lively and sophisticated, very often a mix of early American music or American composers and European composers. And he explains it all in detail in a very articulate way. So they're lovely recitals. What you might do is, during the intermission in Schmeding's recital, you might just jump over to the other link on YouTube and see what Canon Martin Green is doing on Friday. Okay, so and that concert starts Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, and which is 10 o'clock in the evening in Europe, an hour after Schmeding starts in Bergamo. Then on Sunday, we have two more excellent live streams of organ recitals for you. The first of them, St. Eustache Church in Paris, is live streaming the young Afonso Torres, playing a very French recital, Marcel Dupre's Prelude and Fugue in G major, or en si majeur, as they say. Louis Viern's Méditation des Trois Improvisations, meditation on three improvisations. And César Franck's Premier Chorale, his first chorale. He'll be playing the Vanden Heuvel organ there, which is reputed to be the largest pipe organ in France, but they very much want to, sorry, I forgot to take down the picture. They very much want to take down, they very much are trying to raise money to renovate that organ because it needs it. Here's a picture of Martin Green, so you can see who you might want to interrupt Schmeding's concert to go check out. And here is the young Afonso Torres. Now, Afonso is Portuguese, which is probably why he's playing such French music. And he's a graduate of the Porto Music Conservatory and then the Hamburg Hochschule für Musik und Theater. And he's currently studying at the Paris Conservatory with, among others, Thomas Hospital, who is one of the titular organists at the St. Eustache Church. But last but not least, we have this lovely recital that's going to be taking place at the Cathedral of the Magdalene in Salt Lake City. It's this woman, it's Brenda Portman, who is both an organist and more a composer. She's going to launch the recital very modestly, playing her own fanfare, chorale, and exultation, which she composed just in the past year. She was commissioned by the Village Presbyterian Church in Prairie Village, Kansas, for its 75th anniversary in 2023. What can I say? You can't get more American and contemporary in your organ music than that. And now, in addition to playing her own fanfare to start it out, she's not shy. She'll play a couple of classical pieces by Bach and Josepho Guammi, and then 20 and 21st century works by Rachel Lauren, or Rachel Lauren, as Americans would pronounce it, Joseph Jongen, Ad Wammes, and Ian Farrington. That's on Sunday night at 8:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 7 p.m. on the West Coast, 4 o'clock in the morning in Europe. I don't think anybody's going to get up to watch it, but noon on Monday down under in Australia. And it's absolutely worth seeing this concert free of charge on YouTube. We also give you a link to the detailed program for the Eccles Organ Festival in the comment section, and the detailed program for the Bergamo International Festival. And I do want to mention the festival organ for the Eccles International Organ Festival at the Cathedral of the Magdalene in Salt Lake City. It's a 77-79 rank mechanical action English style organ with 4,066 pipes, built by Kenneth Jones and Associates of Bray, Ireland in 1992. Folks, that's what we have for you this weekend. I think all four of them are worth dipping into, but isn't it marvelous that we have something very classical by a German organist, something just highly American and highly modern by an American organist composer, and in between a very French concert by a Portuguese young man, and what will probably be, we don't know, but will probably be a very interesting blend of American and European organ music by Canon Martin Green at St. Paul's Cathedral. I commend all of them to you, and hope to see some of you there in the comment section on YouTube. Ciao for now, and have a great weekend. And remember, when you tune in to one of these live streams, there is an artist, an organist, who is pouring out his heart and soul in an act of love. These musicians, they do this out of love, to create truth and beauty for you to experience in the moment, together with everyone else in the audience, whether they're in the church or whether they're enjoying it remotely. And this is a social experience, which I think is basic to our humanity and to the highest spiritual aspects of our nature as social beings. Well, that's enough of that lecture. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you can, and then you'll never miss any of these